Hey, all right, everybody, look, I got another box. Right, okay, what's inside this box? Well, you can see on the box there, it says iScooter. So let's get it out of the box, put it by here, and we'll have a look what it's all about. Hey, so here it is, the iScooter iX6. Now, this claims to be an off-road scooter, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this scooter, chuck it in the back of the car, and take it off-road. But before we go off-road, let's have a bit of a closer look of what this scooter is all about. So looking down here at the bit you stand on, the battery's housed in there. That's a 48 volt, 17.5 amp hour battery. So that's pretty big for a scooter. In the front there, we got dual shocks and springs on either side, and exactly the same on the back there. The tyres, they're 11 inches and a pneumatic. And then if you look up here, we've got a bar there that rises up and down to suit your height. Okay, looking up here at the display, let me just take this off here. It does say, please remove this film before use. So we'll take that off there and we'll turn the bike on. I say bike, it's a scooter. So I'll hold down the on button there. Now a 0 comes up, you've got to press it again and again. So you've got 0, 0, 0. Then you've got to press this button twice quickly. And then it should come on. And there we go. So, nice colourful display when it does come on, like this. Now, when it came to me, it was locked at 25 kilometers an hour or 15.5 miles per hour. I pressed the M button. It's down by here, look, right in the corner there. If I press that 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if you can go back to the original one, but when I pressed that 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it did unlock it. So I think the top speed is something like 27 miles per hour. But anyway, nice display. You've got 3 levels there. So it's on 0 at the moment. Eco, Standard, and Turbo. So we'll try all them and we'll see what it's like on hills as well when we take it off-road. Now, it's got front disc brakes, cable operated. And on the other side of that wheel there is another rear disc brake, cable operated. Now, I don't know if you can see that flash in there. It's got indicators on the back, but they are quite dim. And if I come around this way, it has got a backlight, which is quite dim as well. And if I come around this way here, like this, the front light is on, which is very, very bright. Now, you would be able to see that light in the night, and it has got the blue, I don't know if you can see that there. That's lit up blue on the deck there. Now, looking up here, back on the handlebars, there's the indicators there. You've got your plus and minus button. You've got your M button, on and off button, headlight button, and then the horn, which is extremely loud. These handlebars, you can undo these here. They do collapse down when it folds, because this thing folds here as well. And this does exactly the same on this side. This undoes and folds down. And then you've got your little thumb throttle by there. Okay, so that was a look around the iScooter iX6. Let's get this thing out on the open off-road. Right, okay, I'm gonna go up this hill by here, off-road, like I said, and I'm gonna take it on-road, I'm gonna try it off-road. So let's go down this bit by here. I've got it on full power, so we'll go up the hill and see what happens. Will it take me up this hill? So this hill is very, very steep. So it's barely taking me up here. No, it won't take my weight up here. Mind you, this hill is really steep, so. This is a very, very steep hill, but it won't take me up here. I got to scoot like a scooter. Let me just turn around and show you. It's a very, very, very steep hill, and it hasn't got enough oomph to get me up here. It goes up here really slow, but it'll probably overheat the motor. You can see it's going very, very slow. It will come to a stop in a minute. I think I should have parked the car further up here. Right, it's not so steep now, but the one thing it is very windy up here. But it's not so steep. Let's see if I can go across this cattle grid. like so. I don't know, is it going to be all right? Oh, wait, oh. Right, the small wheels don't like cattle grids. I don't know why, but my camera keeps wanting to go that way. I keep turning it that way. It keeps going that way. Anyway, I've made it to the top. There's a sheep looking at me there, look. Hello. Let me just show you where I am. I'm up on top of the mountain. And there's a dirt track in front of me. I can see somebody on a motorbike coming down towards me. So anyway, we'll try this scooter out and see what it's like. Get down there, mate. So he was going like a nutter then, scaring all the sheep. Let's go on the grass. Oh, hey, that's better. So it's better on the grass. So let's actually talk about the scooter. The suspension, it is working. It is working. You do feel vibration, but it is working. Now on the flat by here, it's perfectly fine. Everything's groovy, but it couldn't take the weight of me up them hills. Let's go on the dirt by here. Let's see if we can pick up a bit of speed by here. Whoa! What are we doing? 10 miles an hour? 15 miles an hour? Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Bumpy. Now a bit of a hill again by here. Is it going to stop pushing me up this hill? It is slowing down, but it's still taking me up here. Let's go on the grass because it's quite rocky by there and bumpy. So it'll take you up hills, but it won't take you up big hills. And it's supposed to be classed as a 1200 watt motor with a 48 volt battery. So mind you, this actual scooter itself is quite heavy to lift up. And I don't know if you can see the camera shaking. So it is, even though it's got full suspension, it is still quite bumpy. So I'm going to slow down a little bit. But I don't know if you can see the road is terrible. There's a car coming that way, so I'm going to have to turn around this way now. Now, it does feel powerful. When you're on the flats and little hills, it feels quite powerful. But as soon as you get to a big hill, it says no thank you. I think you need quite a lot of power. Let me turn this way like this. I think you need quite a lot of power to on these small wheels to get a scooter up a big hill. You need more than 1200 watts. But you can still scoot it. I was actually scooting, if you know what I mean. Let's go down here. There's another path, babe. I don't know where that goes. And this is actually common land where I am, so let's try and there was a car coming that way, but I don't know where it's gone now. I don't know what's up that way. I don't know if this is a private path or what. I'm not quite sure where this path goes. I'll go on the grass again. It does go off-road. I got to give it that. Why is the camera all going over there for? Come here. Stop going over there. The camera doesn't want to look at me. Right. Here we go. So it'll go up hills, you know, smallish hills, but it will not take me up steep hills, which was to be expected. I wasn't expecting miracles. Now I think after 10 seconds, what's it called? Cruise control kicks in. Right, okay. Oh, it's a car up here, look. What the hell? Look at this. Oh, look, handbrake turns. You're doing handbrake turns and everything. I'd never bring my car up here. The road is terrible. It's really bad up here. I don't think you're supposed to bring motor vehicles up here, but anyway. And also, look at all the rubbish. Look at all the rubbish up here. People have been dumping rubbish up here. Now, I was going to say, before that car came, it's so windy up here. And I got shorts on. I wish I'd come more dressed for winter, not summer. Right, the scooter. It has made it up to the, it's made it up to the top of the mountain, so fair play to it. It did make it up here. It's not as powerful as I thought it'd be, but it did make it up here. But it's so windy. I can't believe it's July. I'm bloody freezing. Right, let's see if I can go up in the field. It's probably too steep and I won't be able to stop going. But anyway, let's try and go up in the field anyway. Here we go. Up in the field. Hello, sheep. Come on. There's that car down there again. Right, I see it's come to a stop, so it hasn't got bags of power. It'll go up a hill, but then it'll sort of slow down and cut out. Here comes that crazy car again. Here it goes, look. Oh, he's just gone sideways. Look at that. They're doing a bit of rallying in there. Is it like a Peugeot 107 or something like that? I don't know exactly what it is, or a Citroen C1 or something. Anyway, let's go across here on the grass. Try and stay away from that. Try and stay away from that car. We're definitely off-roading, folks. Look, it's a dip there, then a thing. Let's go down this dip. Off-road power, yay! And then across here, over the field. Oh, I'm gonna have a headache tonight. It's shaking my brain. It's so bumpy. It's because of the small wheels it is. It doesn't matter if you've got suspension. The small wheels don't like the bumps at all. I'm gonna have to try and get back on the path by here now, I think. Which is the back? That one, is it? So the left brake is the back brake and the right brake is the front brake, which is the right way. Right, let's get back on the path. Oh, I can't go down there. That guy's gonna have broken springs on his motor vehicle coming up here. Here we go, off-roading. Oh, oh. Now, if you are interested in this scooter, all the links will be down in the description below. Now, it did come with two of these tags here. Now, it says, like I said earlier on in the video, to turn it on, you hold the on button like that until that comes to 0. Then you go 0, 0, and then you press this twice, like that, and it comes on. It would be handy if there was some way of changing our passcode to one you want to make it more difficult for people to take the scooter. But anyway, if you don't want to go through that startup procedure there, let's turn that back off there like that. Hold it down. That's off now. Hold that on like that. And then if I just put this over by here under there like that, there we go. And that turns the scooter on by using the little tag. And there's two of them. Well, I don't think the camera work's going to be very good today. There's a lot of bouncing going on. It's too windy. I can't get the drone out. So, and I'm looking forward to getting back onto actual flat roads, because this is getting a bit beyond now. The suspension does work. You can feel the suspension, but it's still like camera wants to go to the left now. I don't know what's going on with these cameras. It is still little bit, vibration is the word I'd use. You can feel it sort of going all the way through. Like I said, because of the small wheels. But it is fun. It is fun. And I think this would be a lot more powerful up hills with a lighter person on. But it's the long way back now. I gotta say, it's beautiful up here though. Now, I have taken it here off-road because people probably would complain in the comment section that you're not supposed to take these on the road. And this is why, I've come up here, had a bit of fun today on this path. This road that is not used anymore. This used to be a used road years ago, and it used to go from Penrowell to Nelson, but it's an unused road now, except for the odd vehicle you see now and again, like that car. Now, I think I've reviewed a few scooters, and I will say that this one is probably the best one I've reviewed. Let me just move this camera a little bit because it hasn't quite got my face in like that. Is that better? That's better. There you go. I've reviewed a few, and this one is the smoothest one. Because it's got like, it has got 11-inch wheels instead of 10-inch wheels. They're pneumatic. I had to pump them up as well. Oh, and also the tyres. Let me stop a second. There's a van there as well. What's that all about? Look, they're doing wheel spins and all sorts. Let's put that there like that. Now, the tyres, when the scooter came to me, there wasn't the correct amount of air pressure in. I think that's for packaging purposes. I've put them at 40 psi in the front, 40 psi in the back. The tyre does say maximum pressure 50 psi. So make sure you pump them up before you go out. Anyway, let's carry on down here, and we'll have a look at that person's antics down there now. I hope they don't try and steal my scooter. Let's get up here. And then we've got that big hill to go down. I'm not going to do a brake test and pull the brakes hard on the scooter because I'll probably go flying. Anyway, it's a beautiful view from here. Look at the view I got. Look at this. Absolutely fantastic. Now, I don't know if you can see down that way down there, but there's in the distance, there's an old farmhouse which has gone to rack and ruin. But anyway, and that way I can see the sea, but you probably won't be able to see it on the camera. I gotta say, the tyres are pretty grippy as well. They got plenty of grip, the tyres have. But I'm gonna stay on the grass. There's no sign saying keep off the grass, so this is where I'm staying. So this is a hill by here, and it's going up here absolutely fine. It's just when the hills get very, very steep. Can you see that cottage a bit, that farmhouse a bit better now? But there, it's a shame, isn't it? Anyway, look how many sheep are up here, blimey. Right, come on, let's go. Let's get going. I'm trying to watch the sheep poo. Right, okay. So, I don't know if you think I've gone off-road, but I think it was off-road. It is. Now, if you go back and look at my other videos, I did come up here on an e-bike. Twice, I think, I come up here on an e-bike, and I have gone a bit further. Now, like I said, there's a cattle grid in front of me. Don't try and go over a cattle grid, because it doesn't, the small wheels don't like the cattle grid. Oh. Oh. I'm stuck. Oh. Right. Let's get down the hill. How good are these brakes anyway? Before I go down the hill, let's try the back brake. Oh, I did skid a little bit there then. Well, I gotta say, oh, I gotta say, it's nice to be on flat, solid ground. I say that this road's a bit bumpy and all, but the brakes are all right actually. They're working. They're doing what they're supposed to do. I'm not quite sure what size the discs are. They look like they might be 140s or 160s, but they are doing the job. But I got quite a long way to go downhill now. Now, all the links will be down below in the description. And if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Ahoy!